Oh my God, you guys. Hi. I'm so excited you're here. It is a Saturday. It's so beautiful. And I just wanted to get on here just to talk about things, what's going on in life and what I'm doing. And on top of that, I do these every single day. Excuse me. Anywho, I'm just excited you guys are here and I can talk about all kinds of things. I love to get on live sessions and kind of just not only clear what's going on in life in general, but on top of that, I love to talk about the future and things I want to create, what I'm working on, and the next steps I want to take. So I'm actually quite excited. I'm very grateful more than anything. Very grateful and just filtering this brain more than anything. Так, где мамочка? Яна? Yanni?
What?
Где мама? Где мами? Excuse me. So, yes, so on that note, что ты здесь делаешь, Яночка? Huh? What are you doing, honey? Besides November is a month of being grateful in general, I just kind of stopped. I took a deep breath after a whirlwind of a year. I just took a deep breath and I said, this month, is it not only my mom's birthday, which we're going to celebrate tomorrow, which I'm really happy about. I'm going to get her cake and some flowers and sing her happy birthday. It's going to be a great day tomorrow. And besides that, I kind of just took a moment. I'm like, okay, just process everything that happened this year and just be grateful for everything, no matter the good, the bad, the exhausting, the another day, another twirl kind of a day. I'm like, girl, just calm down and just go for a walk and relax and everything is going to be okay. So that's just kind of like my mental kind of strategy in the last week. I feel like it's November 9th. Like, okay, just take a step back, relax, and understand where you are, who, what, when, where, and why, and just be grateful for everything. So that's where I'm kind of at right now, even though I felt like life has been kind of a little bit messy. And I understand there's a chaos in creating something I do. You kind of go for the whirlwind of any kind of a change. And I completely understand that. I've always embraced the change, but this one was a really difficult one. And I'm just trying to refocus, regain, and just kind of so I'm in a place right now, which is very interesting. I'm in a place of like so much change has happened, so much like rebalancing, understanding, and contacting, emailing, writing, calling, and just kind of pushing through as much as I possibly could. But there's like a hump that I have, it's a really weird one. I've never been in this kind of phase before, but it's a weird kind of a hump where it's like you're on the verge of like, it's kind of interesting because I'm on a verge of like change. I'm on a verge of trying something new, and I'm on the verge of releasing the old and welcoming the new. So just kind of like, it's a very weird kind of a change that I have going on right now. And that's where I've literally just kind of every single day this year, I was like, okay, just kind of let go of the past and slowly merge into the future. And it's just kind of been a very sticky and a kind of not a very healthy kind of environment. So I kind of understand that. And I understand where it's just a lot of like sickening kind of a feeling. So it's kind of like this month has been a really good month actually so far, in a sense of like go for an hour walk, kind of watch what you are putting inside of you, where it's kind of been like divorce process has been very like dairies. So I was like, okay, get rid of that. And then this month, I'm just kind of like, okay, drink more water, drink more liquids, and just kind of like be aware of what's happening around you. Yannichka, shh. And so like yesterday I was in my car. I was like, okay, there's something, bad habits I have to get rid of. But most of all, it has been go for an hour walks, kind of embrace the change that's coming towards you. And it's just been so much. And I just wish like my sisters, my brothers, my surroundings, my family kind of knew how difficult it has been. But most of all, it has been very confusing, very confusing because a lot of things just kind of happen so rapidly and a lot of things just kind of happen suddenly. And it's like your one eye is open, but the other one's sleeping because you just have so much happening. And I was just like, okay, girl, I understand. I understand. Oh my God, I understand. But a lot of it has just been a little bit confusing. So this week and just November in general, I'm like, okay, just process, and everything will make sense at some point. It'll click, Besides like trying so hard to reach out to people, I felt like I didn't really fully get somewhere. I feel like just making lots of loops and lots of circles in life in general. So I just felt like, girl, just calm down. It will click. It will make sense. Just heal yourself. Like just drink a lot of liquids. And I feel like this is a lot of sugar, a lot of hormones and a lot of sugar, but it's going away. As long as there's like no scarring, If there's no scars, there's just a lot of things that need to be processed, which I completely understand. And overall, my thing this year is just being grateful. I mean, this month, just at the end of the year, just be grateful for everything. Just calm down, be grateful. Life will make sense. It will click. And I'm not just talking to myself. I'm just talking in general, like everyone that's been following my journey, besides just slowly putting back like the pieces of the puzzles together, meaning life, which I completely understand. I understand life in general, I do, but I just went from a very high to a very really crazy environment so fast. And I feel like the moment of like November is just like, hey girl, hey, calm down and everything's going to be okay. And I've just been freaking out. I've just been on a freak out mode. Just freaking out is just a lot to handle. But the one thing that suffered was my face. When it comes to health, I'm like, oh my God, this is so crazy. And now I'm just kind of like, okay, what is it? What is it? What is it? And I think it's just a lot of sugar but it's going to go away for sure. But not fully worried about that. And I need to put myself in surroundings of people. I feel like I've honestly just been isolating myself so much lately that I just really need to just calm down massively. Just calm down and accept everything, change coming your way, and just being honest with everything. I've honestly just been so honest with my journey as much as I could be. And I was like, I remember seeing that. But why did I see a little bit more than normal, more than usual, Why did I see a little bit too much of it all? Like how come I saw a lot of it? And that just drove me crazy. I was like, oh my God, just calm down. It was so much to handle. But I'm just learning to let go a lot of the things. So learning to let go and appreciate and be grateful and to say thank you for everything, A lot of people just have been asking me a lot of questions around me. And I was like, oh my God. It's like, how do you like comprehend all of that, But besides just the whole detox process of things, now I'm just kind of going down the lane of what's in your future. Like, what do you want to do next? Like, what do you want to do next? What do you want to talk about? Like, where do you want to go? Who do you want to meet? And I think the next step for me, honestly, is I really need to talk to somebody. That's like a really big issue right now. Like, I really need to talk to somebody. I'm like getting so confused in my own head, making loops and loops and loops of things. I really need to talk to somebody. So that somebody is going to be very interesting. It's going to be a very interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting because the whirlwind, just kind of like the tornado went by. And the mess is left. Like I can see it on my face, just a lot of stress. But it's like, what's next? It's like, who am I going to talk to? I think that's like the biggest question now. It's like, who? Because after I like calm down and I relax and I take a step back and try to understand the whole year in like one big chunk, it's like, who am I going to talk to without being stressed? Because I felt like a lot of negative energy was released this year, and I'm just like, oh my god. But the missing link is, who am I going to talk to next? Besides all of my mentors I've ever had, I've called every single one of them, all of my friends, and everybody. I just like, meh, you know. Now I'm just kind of coming down to a point. I'm like, okay, girl, just calm down. And who are you going to talk to next? You know, who? You know. So now I'm just like, I thought I reached out to a lot of people this year. I'm just like so confused at this point. You know. So confused, and I'm like, there has to be a missing link here somewhere. So there has to be, there has to be a missing link. Besides, not enough liquids in this girl's system, that's for sure, but there has to be a missing link. So I think everything I wanted to say, do, and put out in existence, I believe in law of attraction. I believe in releasing a lot of things. I believe in all that. But my problem is I haven't spoken to the right people, it seems like. I've not contacted the right people. And that's my problem. I feel like I have to talk to somebody. So, if nobody has ever been through a divorce, welcome to my world. Whoever has witnessed a journey 101, they have it all. Especially my family, I feel like. But and just like things arising, which I completely understand. But now I'm just kind of like, shoot. I feel like I have to book a flight. I hope I don't. Like, you know what I mean? Or I feel like I've already booked 22 this year and I got in so much trouble. But now it's just kind of like, it's not fair. I feel like, you know? Besides, like, cool, it's like, why don't you go into a modeling agency? Sure. But like, I'm like, I'm so stressed right now. I'm like, oh my God, like, calm down, you know? And it's like, how's your business? I'm like, oh my God, you know? It's like, okay, cool. It's like, why don't you get a job? I was like, that's weird, you know? And then I'm like, what about something else? I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of things this year just made zero sense to me. It just didn't make sense to me. A lot of it was so confusing. A lot of it didn't make sense just this year in general. So, hey, honey.
Hi.
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go do laundry.
Oh, you guys go to laundry mats?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
It's impossible to do laundry here.
Okay. Besides calming down and like, besides being angry, just calm down, woman. Just calm down. Just calm down. Now I just have to shuffle and put everything back into place, you know? Just relax. Everything will make sense. And that was a problem for me. Like, it was so confusing. And so this is why I go on live sessions. So I record videos. I'm like, okay, let me filter my mind. Let me filter. Go fish. Filter. It will all click. It will all make sense. I just remember the moment it all started. It was just like a massive explosion. I was like, whoa, let me take a deep breath back for a second. I was like, whoa, this is a lot. And then I remember just kind of getting in my car, and then I don't remember anything after that. Like blank for like 10 months straight. And then, but now I just want to say thank you. I feel like being grateful to my friends in LA, to my friends in Miami, and just life in general, God in general. I feel like, you know, just being grateful that this year is over and moving forward, everything will make sense. And I just got so confused. It was so confusing. I feel like I was trying so hard. It was so funny. I was trying so hard to record videos. I was trying so hard to like create content for my video channel. And I was trying so hard to sell my brands. I was trying so hard to get another source of income and start selling all my furniture and things. I was trying so hard to process my divorce and things, trauma and everything in between, which I try not to talk about anymore. And just a lot of things all at once. And then my surroundings, I was like, oh my God, I remember just getting in my car and I don't remember anything for like 10 months straight. I was like, shoot. Meh. And but overall, besides this year of what it is, it's just kind of like, oh my God. Just so relaxed, So besides just being grateful and trying to learn YouTube all over again, create content and just kind of push forward. And I feel like I need to talk to somebody this year just to understand. I feel like in general, I don't even know at this point. It's been a little bit confusing, but it's just like not my fault. Like I sit here and think, I'm like, it's not my fault that everything just happened so fast. Just life changed so fast and like calm down. And it's like, what mistake did I do this year besides reach out to everybody, call, text, fly, fly, fly. Just I went releasing a lot of content. I just kept going forward, moving forward, 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 forward. Relax, relax, relax. And just a lot of it, always processing. Like a lot of it didn't make sense. I thought I reached out to. It didn't make sense. Whatever. I'm just like letting it all go at this point. Besides, just November being a month of being grateful in general, just being grateful. I remember a lot of it had to do with my ex relationship, which just made no flipping sense. I was like, it doesn't click. It doesn't click. So that's what like, just calm down. Everything will make sense at some point. And then, besides, I remember a lot of it had to do with me story related things. A lot of it, I remember hearing around me like, girl, just record a 15-minute Splur video and put it on YouTube. I was like, okay, well, I'm like, I did that 50 times this year. It's like, that didn't make any sense to me. And then I remember just kind of like, who are you going to call? I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense to me. I've messaged so many people this year. And then I was like, just kind of like, what do you want? I was like, okay, well, I remember what I wanted. I had it on a list from like a year ago. And then I went looking for help. I went looking and I went just kind of searching and kind of like doing. And then it just got me so confused, put me in debt. And I was like, that made no sense to me. And now I'm in a place, I'm like, okay, it's November 9th, and I'm just glad I'm alive. And I'm just like, great. I'm just grateful in general. I'm like, I'm just happy November is here, holiday season. And I can just say thank you and move on, drink more liquids, go for a walk, maybe for a run. But it's just like, it hit me so hard, so fast, and like a big punch in the face. It was just like, and I got so mad because I was just like, oh my God. But now, besides, I contacted maybe, gosh, I don't even know. Just got so confused. I literally just got so confused. I don't know anymore. Besides thinking that I know, because I remember what happened at home. Like I was like, I'm sitting here and I remember all the chaos was like happening here. I was like, okay. In the midst of all the chaos, it's like I was having my own chaos around, inside, internal, and obviously external. And now it's like, shoot, I keep hearing like, what do you want? What do you want? I was like, well, I have it written out. I know what I want. Who? I was like, okay, messaged, called, and text, and all kinds of things. Flew and whatever. It was a zoo. And then I was like, it doesn't make sense to me. So what now? It's like, what now? And everyone's like, go get a job. I was like, well, that doesn't make sense to me. And then it's like, it's so complicated. So it's like, can't seem to reach people and I can't seem to go places and do things. Just relax, lay back, sit back. I don't know. What now? It's so weird. Besides just being grateful that this year is over and just being grateful in general. I feel like just being grateful. Not stressing myself out. I feel like I get so stressed so fast. Like I just need to calm down. I feel like that's a really big deal for me. Like don't go anywhere, don't drive. Just fully relax and understand. Just understand. Just understand what happened, because it was just a lot. It was so much. I was like, oh my God, oh my God. In the process of talking about rape and things and divorce and failures in between, I lost my mind. So I don't want to think about it. I'm like, I'm just trying to let it all go. But now I'm just like, I'm being grateful. I'm like, okay, I'm grateful. I feel like month of November, I just want to be grateful, just say thank you and move on. Just thank you and move on. What does moving on mean? I feel like I can't do anything until I talk to someone. So I keep hearing doctors, I keep hearing all kinds of things. I'm like, well, that it's just a very big whirlwind. There's a lot to take. I remember I went into my friend's house and there's just like a lot there. I was like, I'm like, I'm so confused. It's so much to take. And I just feel like I just need to calm down. I'm like, what if you like watch me and you're like, what would you do in my shoes? Like, what would you do? Like, what would you do? First of all, like, calm down, take a step back, understand your surrounding, everything in between. And then from there, it's like, you're like, okay, it's a little bit weird. And it's like, you need to call somebody because it's not normal. It's just not normal behavior. I understand that. There's a lot. And besides, in the midst of my surroundings, it was a lot internal going on. So that's kind of like over and done with. I can say healed. Thank you. And I wasn't like trying to be mean to people. It was just like so much. It just didn't make sense to me. I was like, why was I, like it didn't make sense to me. I was like, it doesn't click. It doesn't make sense. If I was a friend to someone and I wanted to help a human being, I would have helped them a different kind of way. Hey girl, oh my God, there's an issue. Hurry up, come to my house. Let's figure it out together. Like, or here's the phone number, 5 p.m. at this place tomorrow. Like, I would have just kind of like, it would have a little bit more made sense to me versus like, it's just been so like up in the air. It's hypothetical. And that's where I was like, I'm so confused. It shouldn't be so confusing. It's like, hurry up and get in a bikini. I was like, well, that doesn't make sense to me either. I was like, well, hold on a second. You know what I mean? So I just got so confused this year and I've been so loud for a reason. I was like, I can't hide this. I cannot not talk about this. I cannot not stay quiet. I've been talking to walls and things. And I was like, I just have to understand what's going on around me. You have to be present, you have to be aware. And I was like, OMFG all the way. I was like, oh my God, so much to take. And so many bombs were released. And I felt like a nuclear explosion. But I feel like now it's just like, girl, just take a step back, say, thank you, you are alive. Thank God people support your family in general. But where do you go from here on out? It's like, what's the next step? It's like, what's next? All I keep hearing is just two phrases 24/7. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, what's next? So I'm like, there has to be, you know? So it's a little bit beyond me. And I'm not crazy. Trust me, I'm not. It's a lot to take. So that's, I'm like, oh my God, just calm down. Shoot, just calm down. Bikini, I got into one 2 days ago. I'm proud. I'm like, oh, look at that girl. You have a cute body in the midst of divorce. It makes no sense. But thank God it's like you're only like maybe like from 3 runs away in a sauna session. But like, just calm down. It was just a lot to take. It was a lot to take. And I've been so open about it. And so open. So open. It's not even funny. Not even funny. But it's like, what's next? Not to go on a wild rabbit goose chase and find some things. I'm like, it's a lot to take. It's a lot to take in this head of mine. But in the midst of it all, I have been just calming down, and being grateful. So that's why I just wanted to get on here and say, hey guys, I hope your day is amazing and just moving forward and doing all kinds of things, meaning just I have everything written on a list. People that inspire me. There's women that are just my age that have created so many great things. I watch them, I read them, educate them. Success leaves clues, and it's never been an issue of any kind, you know? So, like, I watch it all. I watch these great influencer of like people that love to build brands and entrepreneurs in general. Those people inspire me, actually help me to push forward, and they obviously are a really big inspiration of mine. So, like certain people in film, certain people entrepreneurs, certain people in educating the world when it comes to health. I'm really in love with a lot of different books in my surroundings. And Oprah herself, she's a really great inspiration, and just a lot of people. So I'm just like very grateful for a lot of people. I really am. That's those are the people that kind of just push me forward, like Mel Robbins and just like people that are doing marketing and business and things. Just a lot of people inspire me a lot, and those are the people that kind of influence me to keep motivate me to push forward. And that's where I was kind of like go this year. I couldn't stop. I'm just like meh. So now I just kind of put a halt back. November has been a very unique month. I'm like, okay, just calm down. Don't get behind don't get behind a wheel. Just calm down. Everything just has to make sense, and everything will click. So once it clicks, that's when life just gets so much fun. Cause then everything just kind of makes sense, you know? Everything makes sense, you know? It's like that plan you were doing for so many months. It all comes down together, or that foundation is slowly built. All of a sudden, all just makes sense, and then life becomes peachy, I feel like. So, at the time being, I'm with my family. I have been for the past year. It's been a crazy journey. It's been a crazy journey. It's been so crazy. Um, Moving from LA to Seattle has been a journey of its own. Different type of people, different surroundings, and different things, which I completely understand. Um, but overall, it's just been a very. It's been more than anything a cleansing and detoxing journey so far. I haven't really done anything that has been, you know, which is fine. But it's all and done, and I'm blessed that I can share it with you guys, all of the journey and things I've been expressing and just being myself, you know. But overall, my weekend is great. I hope your weekend is amazing, and I am so happy to get on here and just kind of put my presence online today. So you guys have a great day, and I'm just gonna be creating. I'm actually quite excited to create some things and actually start branding the videos on YouTube and just everything in general. So you guys have a great day, and message me if you have any questions. Bye. Hey, Andre.